Excuse me while you're bad with bad breath. For bags I do conquest. Find bag then I collect. No that love like each know every spec. Both I oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. But let my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad, I think he need assist, So I went that mama, I with no drama, I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP, think I'm in up. B.O.B. M.O.B.G.A.N.G. Love me when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't
box?
for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like paintings. This not a handout. We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face up. I'ma hold the hair up and shit.
Leave up looking like I'm really him with his assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's sucking.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people. What you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you wouldn't work this hard, you don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s. I'm running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my and shit. I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut it off, but she started a bigger one. Cut it.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss. Williams for 3. Good on the shot.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
They get it back. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembanyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
Pass to Smith. Outside, Levine. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Williams for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 10-point game. A floater. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Here's Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Brogdon just so good at using his body there to shield off the defender. Often that's going to result in a trip to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first, and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Down low, the kick out to Williams. And it falls over the rim and in. Williams has got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Inside, Jackson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the field.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
From deep, Williams. Outside, ball. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trailed by 9. Rebound, San Antonio. And Wembanyama with it. Now defended by LaVine. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. 1:46 left in the first. Ball with the rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Terry outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
From the arc. "35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hands it from downtown. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Jumps up. And Ball slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Number 15, Julian Phillips.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And the blocks just... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Back to Harris. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around. Multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Now an update on Jalen Williams from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. We won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Poked away. Pass to Samanic. Off target from outside. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here's Terry. Misses in close. And here are the Spurs. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Beal up top. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And Green slams it in.
Oh, showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Herder, no good. 4 on 3 break. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the left side wing. Pass to Phillips. Can they get it? And it's Samanic with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Outside for Beal. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Beal from long range. Out to Harris. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And they're running. Beal from long range. Outside, Green. Pass to Samanic. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Smith. Rebound San Antonio. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
There's Beal with the 3. Pass to Brown. And here is Green. And it's Green Green slapping it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Beal with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Launches it. And Jalen Green gets the three. Green's got 16 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Brogdon, and it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. It's stolen by Brown. The drive, and it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
16. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him.
Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Shoots from the elbow. To the inside. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Wembanyama. From deep, Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Thibault on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Will it go? And LaVine lays it in. LaVine's got his second basket.
High percentage territory for LaVine.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Sinks the three-pointer. Thibault got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Brogdon, and Thibault sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Substitution. Patrick Williams.
That'll be a 5-second call.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. Misses the three. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-5 run. Got that one up quick. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And, boy, he just keeps coming.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Deflects the pass for the finish. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
To end the run. No good on the layup.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And it's Green missing. Here's Brogdon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Assisted by
unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. The
97. The Bulls. 25.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's San Antonio. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And both free throws good for Terry. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The wide open look here for Terry. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stolen by Terry. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Herter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
The drive by Wembanyama. Ball feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama with the bucket. And now that's 35 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Phillips. Wembanyama with the rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Here's Herter. And he lays it straight in.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Jackson misses.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the knee, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And here's Harris from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Smith. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Beal. Takes the three. Harris outside. Off target from three-point range. Now the Bulls with it. And Brogdon, here we go. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, using his frame to get into good position. Jackson Jr. getting the extra possession and points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
The shot's good from Smith.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
From deep, Green. They get it back. Fires the three. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure.
Walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down.